For anyone who has had 50 years of professional experience, there has to be people who must have helped him, who must have actually supported him, and who must have actually given him all the encouragement to grow in the last 50 years. I have had a large number of people who have done that for me, and I am grateful to them. In the next few episodes, I would like to cover some of the people who have really been of great help and who have actually helped me in becoming what I could in the last 50 years in my professional career. The first person I would like to acknowledge is Dhruv Khaitan. Dhruv Khaitan has been my boss, he's been my friend, and he's been my guide in the beginning, right from 1973. He started an organization named DVK Electronics in 1973, and I was one of the first set of employees to join him in that industrial automation venture, which is one of the first industrial automation startups in India. The technology was new and the company was absolutely unknown. We were a company of youngsters with very little experience on the field, and yet we made a great mark in the industry and grew very rapidly. This could not have been possible without the support of Dhruv. Dhruv was actually not only my boss, and as I said, he was extremely friendly, and he gave me all the, I would say, support and power to handle in the marketplace. And that was very, very essential. In fact, he had excellent contacts, and he would take me to some of the top-notch people like the families of Birlas and Singhanias, and there he would introduce me as somebody very close to him, and that I could be trusted as much as he could be trusted. And that was something, a very big booster for me in my younger days. We grew the company very, very rapidly, and in spite of the fact that we had competition from large companies like Siemens, Larsen & Toubro, Nelco, later ABB, etc., our company was one of the foremost companies in the area of industrial automation in the early 80s. And in 1985, we had a joint venture with Allen Bradley as we started actually selling PLCs in the marketplace of Allen Bradley, and we formed a joint venture company with them in the name of AB Controls, which later of course was acquired by Allen Bradley, and today it's known as Rockwell India. All this growth would not have been possible without the great support from him. He had great trust and faith in me, and that was one of the reasons why we did extremely well, and I was considered to be successful in the area of automation. Of course, we had an excellent team of young and budding engineers who did some great work in the industry. I greatly cherish the association with him, and it was great going till we decided in 1990 that I would like to do something of my own and started my own company in Chennai. My association with him continued even after that, and we've had some excellent interactions in the meantime, and we met a couple of years back, and this is what he had to say of me.
I am Dhruv Khaitan, and I am sitting here in Bombay. It's 16th November 2015 with Ramnath Mani, and we have had an association for 42 years because we first came together in the 1st January 1973, and our business career started together when we started DVK Electronics, and it has been a kind of a mad time for all those years when we were together, almost I would say 20 years at that time, because what we did to establish a business from nothing, we went through so many adventures and misadventures. We were reviewing those today. It was a lot of fun to review. We came across so many strange characters. We did so many almost impossible things. We built so many long-lasting relationships. We built a whole business, which just coming out of school and college, one could never have imagined that we could take the risks that we did. And we were like, we can do anything kind of an attitude, very daredevil, together. And most of this happened because of our one-to-one relationship, because Mani was a person who could pull off a whole bunch of things, and I would encourage him to do that. And by being together, we could do things which today, for example, if I want to do, I don't have anybody to do them with.
And that was Dhruv, my mentor, boss, and friend. But for him, I don't think I would have been growing as fast as I have done in the industrial automation sector and whatever I am today.